I mean,
5,
Isaac's nodding.
4, 3.
Last we left our heroes.
Yeah, it'll just. Sorry, I wanted to stop it before anybody realized what was happening. we should be recording again now.
Do you know?
Time for an
Do you have
intermission.
any idea how much we lost?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Oh, great. Yeah, no worries.
So,
we can't let down our numerous viewers.
this isn't about viewing anymore for me. This is just about
Yeah.
documentation.
It isn't for the 7 people that watch us.
Which is us.
Hey, man.
Yeah, which is us.
Imagine.
And there's
Little
8
do
of
we
us,
know,
which means one of us can't even bother.
I don't know.
Fraser.
Some of our stuff has had like 30 to 40 views.
Yeah, some of our stuff actually is getting up toward like 50 views. So
Other people
Little do we know,
are
this is
watching it.
actually-
Other
This
people
is actually
are
Shannon's
watching.
attempt at a second book.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, Dylan relinquishes the drink and just gives you a wink, Petra, and then casts a spell, disappears.
Bye then. So, Titus, is he there?
No,
No.
Titus
He
is
went
not
to
there.
Oh,
Titus,
never mind.
he left early.
Okay, never mind. Petra's just gonna go back to her drink,
Okay.
wash out the shame in her mouth.
Ew.
No bueno.
Hey, rude.
just that phrase. It was like, oh.
Okay.
Felix
is
kind
there-
of shoots you a side eye and just goes,
I earn my drinks, thank you very much.
no.
Okay, I earned them
that
or I
wasn't,
steal
that
them.
wasn't a dig. That was, we've all been there. Props
Oh,
to you for getting through it.
ooh, I need to hear that story.
Oh.
You keep drinking and we'll get there.
Let's try not to have a repeat of last night. That was, oh god.
All right.
But it was so much fun.
So Xantheon, you make it back to Lilith at the North Gatehouse.
Oh.
I think they were demons, but I'm not well versed in that kind of thing. So
Why? Who why? Who?
some drunk guy. He wanted a fair price.
To be honest, it has been a very quiet start to the fest. So. we
Oh,
would do-
I'm actually gonna grab the pendant and do the general message. Did any of you guys that were taking care of the zombies get bitten?
And then a voice that you haven't heard yet because you don't know everybody who's on the rotation, but you just hear somebody pop in and says, yeah, I did. They've already taken care of me.
Kyotom's ointment?
Lesser
Or-
restoration.
Okay, that should do it. Just making sure you all don't turn into zombies.
And then you hear another voice because you are broadcasting this to everybody. Yeah, you hear another voice pop in and says, does Kyotom's ointment work?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then another voice because now this has
Hey
become a
dude,
group
how
chat.
old is that chick?
Wait, is that a kid?
Is there like a kid on there?
Yeah.
The Xbox 360 chat room all over again.
What the fuck is a kid doing in here?
We got toddlers in this chat room.
Yeah, somebody pops in on the pendant and says, this is a Christian server.
Jesus has left the chat.
Another voice pops in and says, another voice pops in and says, okay, so the potions of healing work?
I don't think so.
Felix hops in. No, Kyotom's ointment works because it has similar properties. Healing potions won't.
At this point, you hear the voice of Ryan Mir Elsinane, one of the keepers, pops in on the group message and says,
Admin has joined.
let's please keep the chatter to a minimum.
Sorry.
All right.
Everyone just said sorry.
It's like when you keep replying all.
Chat,
the email.
Tatus is like, I'm sorry too, and so is Ned.
No, he gives the necklace to Ned. Ned meows into the necklace and then gives it back.
Golub's voice comes on. I'm not sorry.
Oh shit.
Petra is just sad she didn't
I
get one of these
can't-
necklaces.
I can't move my token, but I want to be like eavesdropping right next to him at the bar.
You can't move your token? Are you on
It's-
select?
This thing is wigging out on me right now.
Okay, you wanna
there's
be up at
nothing
the
I can
bar?
do. Yeah, yes, please.
There you go.
And shamelessly listening in.
Like not even hiding it. You're muted.
Oh lord.
Okay.
Yeah. You should have control, so yeah, it must just be something going on with roll 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, yes, back to Xanthion with as you hear all of this chatter, and as this chatter comes through, like the penance, it's like you guys are like trying to have a conversation. So like one of you will start trying to speak and then get interrupted, and then the other one will start trying to speak. Well, does a healing potion work? And then finally, after Ryan Muir chastises everybody, she's like, "So you look like you made it out unscathed."
To be honest, I don't think they ever noticed I was there. Not because I was stealthy, I just got there late.
You made a fashionable entrance.
I didn't get to put my plan in action, I guess.
All right. So is there anything that anybody else is wanting to do this evening?
Petra is drinking a lot.
Okay.
She's just gonna take other people's drinks at this point and chug them before they notice
Yes.
that it's gone. And yeah, she's gonna turn into a little bit of a floozy, you know, like a little floppy cat, a little floozy all over the bar, and annoy people. And that's about it.
Felix will turn in for the evening.
Xanthion's gonna listen to Lilith talk.
Okay. All right. So one by one, in the wee hours of the morning, everybody beds down. Are you staying with Lilith, or are you going back to the guardhouse, Xanthion?
Can we have Xanthion roll charisma to see if he stays with Lilith again?
No, because it's lame. You can. I mean, like, she will let you sleep there if you want to. If you're trying to do anything else, we might have to figure out the way that goes.
I think Xanthion needs to roll intelligence to like not be like awkward about it.
Roll insight to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Shannon, is this a fire over here?
Yes, that's the fire over there.
Okay. Marlo's gonna stand up and go sit by the fire.
Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of awkward, and you're just kind of like, yeah, I gotta go now. Okay, bye. I'll see you tomorrow.
He's like waving for way too long until he's like for sure she can't see him anymore. Just like just not even looking, just waving. Just like idiot. And he goes to sleep.
Wait, does he go back to the guard barracks where we all are?
Yeah. And then he walks in and you just hear him go, "Fuck."
What are you doing here?
I sent you a message, Shannon.
Thanks.
I'm not good with females. Last night I had liquid courage.
I just imagine like this whole conversation, like Felix is in his 90s. Like his little sleep shirts and sleep pants. Maybe he packed some slippers and he's folding his robe and it's just like, what are you doing here? You're not good with ladies.
I go with the ladies.
What time is it by the time Xanthion gets back? What'd you say, Shannon?
Probably about 2:30.
Petra is still gonna be up drinking at this point, so
So
she's
as
gonna
Felix,
see that walk of shame, right?
Yep.
Petra's gonna say, "Oh, Xanthion, you'll get her next time, and if you don't, then I will. Good night."
So Felix is folding his robe and just. So why are you here?
I don't know. He just kind of like lowers his head. He's like, I feel like I embarrassed myself last night talking about how much my dad hates me. And
Felix walks over and kind of cuts you off, and he just sort of like puts a finger under your chin to like make you look up and goes, "She invited you for a second night. You didn't make a fool of yourself. You're getting in your own head. Now,
Aaron's reaction to this.
to make a clean break, if you will," and he sort of does the finger twiddling and just boops you on the nose. Go back, tell her sorry for the misunderstanding, and boop, just be yourself. Guidance.
Xanthion's like, I got this, and just turns around and walks back.
You got this. Night night.
I have a plan. Good night, Felix.
Gods.
Thank you.
No problem. The door shuts and Felix just goes, I need a fucking nap.
On his
Oh.
way back out, then Petra's gonna say, "Hey, yeah, go get him, Xanthion! I believe in you!
She used your real name.
Go get him, Tiger!"
Xanthion's like, wait, did you just use my real name?
I'm so proud of you. Have fun, sweetie.
Xanthion's so embarrassed because everyone in the party treats him like he's like 10. But at the same point, he's so thankful to have like good parental figures now.
Hey, anytime you want to swap daddy issues, let me know, you little weirdo. See you later.
All right. So you get back to the North Gate house.
Oh. Swap daddy issues. Still laughing at that.
That right there might actually be a TikTok.
I don't think Xanthion's told anyone in the party about his dad. Except,
Ye-
like, he's mentioned the fact that he has a dad to Felix.
Mentioned that he has a dad.
I have a dad. I got
Well,
here
it's
with a
right.
dad.
I mean, with how
Anybody-
anxious he is, she's probably gonna guess that he has daddy issues.
Anybody here ever seen like roast battles on Comedy Central?
Yes.
My favorite roast is, you look like someone who's adopted. It's like, what?
I'm gonna say hi.
Yeah. Hurry.
Hi.
Hey, Dominique.
Hi,
Dominique.
Dominique. I love you.
I love you, Miss Erin.
Oh.
Wholesome.
You're the best thing about these games, Dominic. You're the best thing about these games.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Did you lose a tooth?
He's like, I know.
I sent you a message,
Show 'em.
Miss Erin.
Show them your tooth.
You're my favorite.
Look up, hold it up.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. It's a missing tooth.
You put it under your pillow for the tooth fairy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Squeeze
Fairy
her
pays
for all she's
$20.
worth, okay?
Tooth fairy gave $20. I got quarters when I was a kid.
I was
No,
like,
no. How much did you get? $1? I think $1. Oh, was it 5? Okay. Yeah.
You're getting ripped off if it's $1.
Yeah, it's inflation.
Write a note. We'll write a note next time and be like, I need to make rent.
Just do like Social Security, put IOU in there.
Dear tooth fairy, it's
Livable
cold.
tooth fairy.
Money for power bill.
Wage.
All right. So, what are you doing when you get back to the North Gatehouse, Xanthion?
Xanthion's gonna walk up there, and just awkwardly stand at a distance to where she might not see him, and just like give himself a pep talk, like, and then walk up to her and be like, "Sorry for the misunderstanding. Yeah, I think I'll hang out with you tonight still again."
Roll a persuasion check at advantage.
And do you have guidance?
Guidance technically lasts for a minute, but you know what? I'm going to allow it.
Persuasion.
And a D4, if you want to.
Dirty 20.
And I mean, honestly, if you want, if Aaron's up for it, we can say that little pep talk of hers was giving you bardic inspiration.
I just imagine Petra like drunkenly strumming her lute while he's
So roll a d6.
Oh, what? I find it hilarious.
So 25.
It's like Miguel in El Dorado.
And Lilith rolled a 3 on her insight.
There's some Xanthion rules.
And she's like, took you long enough. And she just reaches forward and grabs your hand, pulls you inside.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Everybody gets a long rest.
Hallelujah.
Petra got one earlier in the day, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
started.
On the roof.
Yeah, but
You know, I would
mean,
almost say that it's a short rest because they're so drunk.
yeah.
Sorry, everybody had the evil eye when I said that. I saw it.
I'm smiling. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just smiling.
All right. So the next morning, Titus is up and out first, going to the dressmaker. And then you said you're going to the apple orchard and just doing some target practice?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else?
I'm going to give a note to Ned and tell him to deliver that to Petra a little bit before noon.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to set up some apples on a board or something and just start target practicing.
So Titus wanders into the apple orchard and opens fire.
Yep. And if anybody shows up, I'm setting the. I'm waiting until they show up.
Well, when the sounds of gunfire start ringing out from the orchard, you do start attracting a crowd. But then it's just like people figuring out what the hell's going on, and then be like, "Oh, okay," and just kind of leave you be.
All right. Is there like any guards in this area that I notice while I'm doing this?
No security in the area. You are just north of Fimulus Moss Blossom's house, and you do see him out tooling around. It looks like he actually lives in the West Gatehouse.
Okay.
You also do notice the bodies of 6 dead zombies that have been lined up on one side of the road.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they've already been pretty investigated.
They've just been sat there once they were taken care of.
Do they look familiar?
Roll a perception check.
Hey, Shannon.
Yeah.
I sent you a message.
Via text?
Sorry, messenger.
Oh, that's even better. 13. No, these are nobody that you know.
All right. And then I'm basically just going to be taking a shot, cleaning the gun, taking the shot, just learning new ways and to clean the gun, to see how quick I can get at it.
Everybody else was out later, so you would sleep in later. Is there anything? So once you guys are up and about, Petra actually, I will say that since you were sleeping, were you back on the roof again?
No, I'm gonna say she passed out on the bar.
On the bar. Okay.
Big stretchums on the bar.
Yep. And all of a sudden, you're kind of like nuzzled awake by this, like, kind of feels like somebody really small is trying to give you a back rub.
Oh, what the heck?
And you look back, and Ned is just doing kitty biscuits on your back.
Oh, Ned, you're gonna have to buy me dinner first, buddy. Get off of me.
And spits out a folded piece of paper.
Oh.
Ew. Oh. Can I do that? You can do that? Can I do that?
You've never seen a cat wink before, but he winks and hops down.
So Ned's technically a spirit. Like, is there even saliva on it at all?
No.
Petra, like,
It's just
puts
a
it up to
dry
her
piece of
mouth and just, like,
paper.
measures. She's, like, trying to figure out how she'd even swallow it. And almost forgets to open it, but she does. And reads whatever the note is.
And Titus?
It says, please follow Ned.
Oh. Ew, okay. All right, that's a weird wake-up call. Let's go, Ned.
And Ned starts leading you to Peddler's Row.
Ooh, this is exciting.
Up to a dressmaker.
Oh.
Where you see a high elf seamstress manning the counter. Which is literally all it is, because she's set up outside under a tent, but like the counter that is at the front of the tent with all of the wares behind it, and she is just manning the show.
Hi, yes, hello. A much tinier version of me brought me here for some reason. This is the note it gave me. Please help. I am very confused.
Oh, right. You are the client. Excellent. I have something here for you.
Client?
Yes. And she turns and is like looking through. And she's like, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, here we go. And she pulls this dress. Do you want to describe it?
It's just white with black sequins, and it doesn't ride in the mud, and it's got a slit for your tail.
Ooh. Petra looks at the dress, and can she smell the seawater? Is there
Yep.
seawater?
Well, as she hands it over, there is like a waft of sea breeze.
Oh, that was a misguided choice, but it a decent gesture. Can I pay you whatever the cost of this dress is to remove the scent, please?
Oh, can you dispel magic?
What?
Okay. I actually had to.
It's okay. If you can't rush it and you can't just do it right now, I'll wear it. This just doesn't bring back happy memories. It's fine. Okay.
Oh, that's sad.
You did a great job though, and I really like this dress. I don't normally get to wear dresses.
This is perfect.
I love it. I'm gonna. Where can I put this on?
In the midst of your disgust, roll me an Arcana check. Yeah, it's a cantrip, whatever. I'll say five passes. I'll say this was very easy. Obviously, this is a very minor effect, something that would be similar to like a minor illusion. So with like prestidigitation, you should be able to affect the enchantment enough to change the smell. It would not be enough to get rid of it, but you know, as you are suppressing your gag reflex, that you can probably change this to something that's a little bit more palatable with, I think you have prestidigitation, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you piece together, you would be able to do that.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna go ahead and try to change the scent to something like incense or something to try to get that smell away from her mind's nose. I don't know. His mind's eye is a thing, right? A mind's nose would be a thing too. Right? Okay, anyway. She's gonna go ahead and put the dress on. All right, is that it? Ned?
And
You
then
good?
Ned would
Do I look-
bring Ned would be like acting like follow me, like a cat does, and then maybe grab her by the ankle and take her to the tree orchards.
She's gonna toss like 20 gold at the seamstress as she's being let out by the cat. Thank you for this lovely dress.
I'm sorry, the smell wasn't pleasant, dear.
That's okay. That's quite all right. I appreciate your effort.
I'm guessing Titus is watching all this through Ned's eyes.
You are actually. I think you're more than a. Depends.
say-
Hold on. You're here. Let's see. I'm just going to say you're setting up in this little clearing right there. You're more than 100 feet away.
Okay, so I don't know this happened.
But no, I'll get to that eventually. Felix, you are heading to the orchard.
Yep. Oh, I need breakfast. An apple sounds wonderful.
Shit.
So, Felix, staff and sword in the hilt, just starts strolling through town.
You're just strolling and chilling and looking around, and you do notice that now that you're walking like through town, like obviously there is a relatively large event going on right now because there are large groups of people spread out in various areas. You notice that
Is this the symposium?
it's what you would assume, yes. And there is a group of people up on the hill that you had been on. There's a group of people huddled together around the main stage in the square. There are some people in the clearing down here by where the archery contest is. So it just looks like the different colleges have actually split off into their individual symposiums for the day.
Felix, he just kind of stands there. Then he looks at the hill. He goes, "Oh, nice view from it." Oh, they were probably really surprised to find a pentagram in the ground up there. Oh well, not my fault. Anyway. And he just continues walking.
And you continue on, you're taking a step, and then all of a sudden you hear a voice inside your head.
Oh,
And it goes, got him a Gallia guy, yeah. That's on the out of the wall. These things are bad news. Some advanced magic at work here. I'll keep you posted.
Oh, not who I was expecting at all. That isn't part of the response. Oh, not who I was expecting at all. Sorry. We found the tomb of Neomachius and possibly the one creating them. We'll let you know. Cut out. Because it's 25-word response, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most awkward response ever. Not who I was expecting. Oh, wait, sorry. No, not you.
What? Done.
Now you have to send like 3 more sending spells just to make up for the message you started out with.
Now I'm Jester from campaign 2.
All right.
Message.
And
So
then
yeah,
you
I
get
can.
to the orchard because this will all be going on about the time that Petra is getting dressed. So you arrive.
Shannon, you're breaking up really bad. It's really hard to hear you.
Your audio fluctuates. Hey, you know what? I'm not the only one who had issues today. That basketball game, I swear to God, I don't know what happened to the idea of a wired mic connection, but everyone wants wireless, even when it cuts out. So I feel your pain.
All right.
Holy crap! We
There
got
we
over
go.
We have over 300 gigs of video that I've
Nice.
taped. God damn! No wonder this hard drive's getting full.
Isn't that
I'm gonna have to spring for a terabyte external for you.
So you
No,
said Petra
would
arrived at the orchard?
No, actually, Felix would arrive first because this is
Oh, okay.
happening while you guys are getting the dress.
Okay.
So Felix is just wandering through the trees trying to find a nice looking apple.
It wouldn't be like I'm shooting every 6 seconds. I'm actually shooting, then cleaning the gun and shooting again.
Yep.
So it would be odd if he hears it. I mean, when he hears it, it wouldn't be like I'm trying to kill like something running at me every 6 seconds. No.
Lone Ranger over here.
But on the way, you do hear the peals of gunfire sporadically throughout.
Ah, he must be awake. All right. So he wanders through, finds a nice looking apple. Is it hard to see Titus at all?
No, you find him. It's no problem.
Felix is just gonna pluck the apple and just sort of walk up, keep his distance, and lean against a tree and cast a little prestidigitation, chills the apple.
Do I notice him?
Yeah.
Walk over while I'm sitting there cleaning the gun. Well, you all have been so drunk, I wasn't sure if you'd be up this early.
I don't know. That's the thing with being a sorcerer. Fairly good constitution. Not much else, but oh well.
Well, I don't know what sorcerers you've met, but some of them, they've lacked in constitution.
I mean, not a given that everyone's really good, but it seems to be kind of a theme with just a natural knack at concentration and hearty livers. So.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Shannon,
Please, after you.
Yeah, what's up?
how long did they say it was going to take to get the Dark Shard amulet inlaid?
It would be ready today.
Okay. Once Emma's done with her potion, she's getting up and heading towards Peddler's Row.
And are you keeping track of how many potions you have and how many ingredients you have left?
Yes, I
Okay.
have enough for 11 more potions. I believe.
Oh, cool. All right.
So,
and where is Emma heading to?
It was Peddler's Row, right? Where she
Yeah,
got
Peddler's
the-
Row. Yep.
So Felix just is kind of like, oh no, after you. And he plucks a nice looking apple and hands it to you.
He hands it to me. I toss it up in the air and then I try to shoot it.
Roll me an attack roll.
What is the AC of an apple?
We'll say a 20. It's lower than 24. All right.
And then I commence to cleaning it again while I'm sitting there talking to him.
Got it.
Good shot. Haven't seen a shot like that in years.
So, Isaac, you head over to Peddler's Row, and actually, yeah, Emma would see Petra being led out of Peddler's Row by Ned, and Petra is in the fanciest dress you've ever seen her in, which is to say the only dress you've ever seen her in.
Petra?
Oh, hey!
Where
have you been?
Why are you in a dress?
Oh, I conned someone into buying it for me. So, living the dream.
Of course.
How about
did.
you?
I'm getting my necklace back.
Okay. Well, I'm heading towards the orchard. You're obviously going to do whatever you're going to do, regardless of what I say. So I'll just say,
What
don't
does
get into
that
too much.
mean?
Well, nothing. Just don't get caught. Bye.
And Petra,
Mhm.
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wait. What? Why? Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Forget.
All right.
What?
Huh?
I don't like where this is going.
And then you just go on your way?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you guys split up and go different ways.
What was that? Okay.
I'm so scared. What did I do? Who did I piss off this time?
You gave someone your blood.
Who'd I
Oh,
piss
God.
on now? Oh, I love it.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
Do I notice anything?
Oh,
Okay.
So
Nope.
where are they when that happens? Like town center, right?
actually, kind of in between these two hedgerows, heading into and out of Peddler's Row.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to describe something to Felix. I'm actually in formal wear. Like
okay.
noble formal wear.
Oh, very nice. And he kind of looks it over. Would you say like super elegant? Would you say kind of midline or lower
Well, I
end
mean,
elegant?
head noble elegant. So, I mean, pretty nice. I really didn't spare anything on this outfit.
Very nice. Nice craftsmanship. Where'd you get that made?
Bryson.
For the life of me, don't say it
Oh,
was
not
your family.
Bryson. What's it name? What's the name of that city?
The one
Wrong
you're
thing.
from?
Yeah,
Parassus.
Parassus. I said Bryson. Oops. Flashbacks.
I haven't been there in years. When was the last time you were in town?
I was in Bryson right before I started journeying here.
So what, about a month?
Been about a month, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You did a lot of traveling. Did you do all of your traveling since you left?
I did all
or
when I
Parassus? Now you've got me doing it.
when I left the main city, I did all that and then returned.
Oh,
and
so then yeah,
came.
it's been about a month since you've been back out.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been about a month.
Petra at this point, Ned leads you into the apple orchard and to a very well-dressed Titus and a regularly dressed Felix.
Lovely. Are we ready to go?
Well, you
Oh
looking back at Felix and take like a full noble bow with the legs stuck out and the French noble bow, and be like, I would ask you to leave. This is time for a date that Miss Petra officially asked for.
Hey, Felix,
And
you wanna come with us?
if Felix
Here.
notices, if
Here in
Felix
the apple
notices,
orchard?
if Felix notices, this is like the formal way that nobility,
Ends the conversation.
yeah, pretty much ends the conversation and says, "Hey, I got shit to do."
Felix
Oh.
just sort of walks up, pats you on the shoulder. You know, you can just tell me to fuck off. It's perfectly fine. But, Petra, you look absolutely stunning. And I love the
Thank
smell.
you.
Sage? Or is it... No. Sandalwood.
Yeah, something
love-
like that.
I love the choice. Well done.
hmm
Anyway, Titus, we'll have to talk more. I really like the firearm. I never really had a chance to talk to you about it. But anyway, enjoy your tete-a-tete. And
Oh.
Felix sort of does the bow to you, Titus. And then as he walks away and gets closer to Petra, he sort of turns and very slowly gives you the bow.
And during this whole time, Titus is still in the bow position, waiting.
And Petra bows back and leans in and says, "Don't worry, I have a plan." And
And then-
turns and walks away.
And then as Felix kind of passes by, he's going to slide prestidigitation. And now, what color is the dress?
White and
It's
black.
white and black.
White and black. So he's going to sort of pass by and he whispers to Petra, "I hope you enjoy the touch." And then pops the dress with prestidigitation and just like gold flakes, kind of like little lights shimmer through the dress now. Enjoy.
You men spoil me. I'll see you later, Felix.
We'll see you. Have fun.
I'll try.
And
Alright.
heads up.
Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
Emma arrives at the jewelry maker that you had the collar made.
I forget. Did I already pay them?
Yeah, I think you did.
Okay.
It wasn't much. I think it was 5 gold.
Okay, yeah. I know it wasn't much. I just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm. And you pick it up. It's like a silk choker that clasps in the back, and yeah, looks pretty nice.
Basically, just finishing the drawing that I posted. Her dark shard amulet is embedded in a little silk thing with a tuft out.
Yep.
Precursor to the tie. Ugh.
And then, so you've got it, and you finish the ensemble.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to ask about somewhere I can get it permanently scented with like a minor enchantment.
Okay, roll me an investigation check. $21. You find somebody with about half an hour of work just by asking around. You find somebody that is capable of taking the prestidigitation level of an enchantment like that and making it like permanent, that it would always be able to have that scent. What scent are you wanting?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Okay. It might be cheaper to actually just have it scented with actual vanilla, because for the permanent to make that a cantrip permanent is probably going to run you about 50 to 75 gold. To actually have it scented, like just naturally, is going to be probably like a tenth of that. But
all right,
natural scent would actually wear off. So it's up to you.
For now, I think I have actual. Can I do Druidcraft and just scent it temporarily for a while?
Any of those cantrips, Druidcraft, Prestidigitation, Thaumaturgy, are able to have that kind of a minor effect.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna just Druidcraft it and make it smell like vanilla for now.
Okay. So you craft it, or you Druidcraft it, smells of vanilla, which like actual vanilla, the actual vanilla bean, as opposed to like the vanilla like extract, because it's a more natural form of magic.
Yeah.
And so then you put it on, and your ensemble is complete. What else would you like to do?
What time do we start guard?
Guard starts at 4.
Okay.
And right now it is just after noon.
Can I, with the message pendant, can I actually send it to like a particular, to like just our group instead of everybody?
Yes.
I'm just gonna grab the message pendant and be like, what is everyone doing? I am bored.
Titus sends back, I'm busy.
Okay.
Felix responds, I'm free.
Where are you?
Petra already previously told you what she was doing, but she can't hear you.
Yeah.
Felix just comes back onto the wire. I'm in the town center, just sort of looking around.
Emma's just gonna kind of walk her way towards the town center as she's going back through Peddler's Row, seeing if anything catches her eye.
And you start walking through, and you get one more reply on the coming through to the group on the pendant of messaging. And you just hear a voice say, actually, Emma's going to be predisposed for a moment.
Wait,
and you feel yourself slipping into a very unfamiliar sensation of unconsciousness as you collapse in the row between the hedgerows that lead to the town square from Peddler's Row.
Does Felix see that happen?
Roll me a perception check.
We all heard that, right?
Yes, everybody heard that
Except for Petra.
except for Petra.
Petra's at 11.
Okay.
Oh, no. Come on.
Shit.
12.
Where is Felix?
Town center.
It's a straight shot. I mean, with a 12, you would have, straight line of sight. You see somebody laying between the hedgerows.
Felix takes off running. That's too much of a coincidence.
Yep. All right. So you run up to the unconscious form of Emma, who is asleep for the first time in several days.
And so just checking vitals, just like what is happening.
Roll me a medicine check.
And then he is going to get onto the wire and try and get a hold of Lilith. Lilith, I need you.
Before he gets on the wire, Titus is going to grab the amulet, look at Petra with wide eyes, and be like, "Emma's in trouble."
Xanthon sits up and just fucking bolts.
And saying that straight to Petra. Emma's in
Okay.
trouble right now.
Is he saying that through the amulet too?
No, I'm saying it straight to Petra.
I feel like Xanthon gets up, grabs Lilith, and bolts out.
Well, yeah, you heard the voice too.
Yeah, and just
Petra takes off running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Xanthon is like, Felix, where are you?
Peddler's Row. Have we heard this voice before?
Has Xanthon heard this voice before?
Yes, Xantheon has heard this voice before.
I can't think of his name. Maloff. Is it Maloff?
Yes.
That was Emma's patron, Maloff.
And I'm going to relay this back to Petra as we're running. Where do we go? Saying through
Peddler's
the
Row.
We got to go to Peddler's Row. Keep running.
Okay.
And then we need to use that.
So Felix just sort of picks her up and basically yells at a merchant with the nearest table, "Clean the table off."
Can Petra try to send a message to Dylan?
Yeah. You
Okay.
don't know if he has the a stone or not.
Well, I mean, she was just going to use the cantrip.
Yeah. No, you got to be 120 feet away from him at that point.
Oh.
We're also
Okay.
gonna know his general direction.
Right.
All right, then I'm gonna tell Titus to tell whoever's closest to Dylan to meet us at the town square.
Dylan, are you awake? I don't think he's awake, Petra.
Xanthon turns to Lilith. Is like, does Dylan have one of these pendants?
I don't
Yes.
know. Somebody just. Oh, okay.
Not replying. He's either asleep or something.
Dylan, is this so? If he's trying to contact Dylan directly, nobody else hears it but Dylan, right?
Correct.
Okay, so then yeah, Felix wouldn't hear
Yep.
it.
Okay. So everybody is converging on Peddler's Row.
Yes.
Isaac.
Yeah.
You are surrounded by an all-consuming darkness,
Of course.
which is an exceptionally unsettling experience since for quite
I
a
have
while
the
now
devil's sight, yeah.
you have been able to penetrate darkness without any problems.
Can Xanthon cast protection from good and evil on Emma?
You are not quite there yet.
Okay.
At this point, everybody is still converging.
Okay.
I imagine is it just like floating in nothingness, or is it like
Yeah, it's like
is
just
there like a floor to stand on?
nope. And you have no sense of what way up is. You have no sense of support from anything. You have this feeling in the pit of your stomach, like when you go to take a step down the stairs and you think you've reached the last stair and then there's one more left, and that moment where you teeter on the edge of it
I
and
feel
just
like
plunging into oblivion.
you know how Emma has been getting more and more confident as these sessions go on,
Mhm.
and she's been more. I feel like that all just drops.
This took
and
her down a
doesn't
peg.
know- she does not know what to do, and like starts to like barely able to stop herself from curling up in the fetal position.
Emma, Emma, Emma. You have been a very naughty little girl. We had a deal. You belong to me. And no matter how much you go running about trying to supplant the gifts that I have given you with this druidic pissery,
Imagine
never.
Emma kind of reaches and like holds at the dark shard amulet.
Mm-hmm. And it is ice cold to your touch, like frosted over. Never forget, you are mine. You are the property of the King of Air and Darkness. And don't you ever forget it. You have far too much of your mother in you. I think it's time to teach you a lesson. And you sit bolt upright in the street that leads from Peddler's Row to the city square of Bride Hollow.
I put her on a table.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. As you're like going to pick her up, she sits bolt upright as you've told, as Felix has told the merchant to clear the table, which he immediately starts doing. At this point, everybody is starting to converge, and as you guys are all moving in to the area where Emma is, you just watch as Felix goes down to pick her up, and for a moment you think that Felix has used his Azamar healing hands ability, because she just sits bolt upright and takes a huge breath. Christian, you are the nearest. Roll a perception check for Felix, because you're pretty flustered right now.
Okie dokie. And we roll. And it is a 5.
Okay. Yep. You're a little discombobulated. Yes.
Message to Shannon.
As soon as Xanthan gets there, he casts protection from good and evil on them all.
Petra is just gonna run up and elevate her head or something.
So Xanthion runs up and casts a spell. Emma, your body is racked with pain from head to toe, like electricity just shoots through your body at whatever Xanthion has just done to you.
She screams.
Yes.
Xanthion dismisses it.
Xanthion, roll me a perception check. And as you run up and cast protection from good and evil, and you draw up short as she starts screaming, and you immediately drop your concentration on it. And Emma just looks at you with this look of like pain and betrayal, because whatever you have just done has obviously caused her harm. And as she looks at you, you see 2 black slits in yellow pupils with green irises. And you are watching as the contours of her facial structure are changing right in front of your eyes. And her cheekbones are becoming like exaggeratedly sharp, and her cheeks are sinking in, and her chin is becoming very pointed, and her nose is getting pointier until it recedes up almost like kind of like a pig's nose, just a little bit.
Does Xanthion still think this is Emma?
Roll an insight check. It looks like her.
I also imagine like she'd probably bare her teeth and long canines.
Yep.
And
There's more
sort
over
of, and her like she grabs at the ground and she's got the long nails like she does when she's doing primal savagery.
Yep.
Does Titus see all this?
Yep. As you're running up, you notice this.
Titus stops and takes a step back, kind of frightened.
Xanthion grapples Emma.
Felix is still holding on to her. So Xanthion, you grapple her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Petra's gonna run up
then
and
he's gonna
try to.
cast Zone of Truth.
Okay, so Petra's running up and doing what?
She's gonna touch her face and try to discern what she can do to help and see if she can calm whatever this is down.
Okay. Petra, roll me a wisdom saving throw. No, wait, not a wisdom saving throw. I don't know why. I don't know why I said that. Oh, I said it because I was reading Zone of Truth. Sorry, I was reading it out loud. Roll me a medicine check.
Okay.
You mean to go ahead and roll that charisma save for Zone of Truth?
Yeah, actually, everybody, because if it's centered on you, everybody's within 15 feet of you. So I need Emma, Petra, Felix, Xanthion. You're in it too.
Yeah, I surprise, Xanthion's not very charismatic.
Am I in it, or did me backing up work?
Well, it depends. Are you within 15 feet?
Well, I was backing up as soon as I saw her changing. And I'm like fascinated in how she's changing.
Yep.
Shannon, I don't know why I didn't tip over, but I got a dirty 20.
Okay. And then 6 seconds later, I need everybody to repeat it because at the beginning of everyone's turn. So for expedited sake, I am going to say eventually, by law of averages, everyone is going to fail. So Ben, check Messenger, please. So we will just say that after a few seconds, everybody would be under the effect of Zone of Truth. Just be aware of that. Okay. Titus, it's up to you as to whether or not you would be within 15 feet.
Okay. I'm going to move closer then.
Okay.
Xanthion just looks at Emma and just like asks her, Emma, are you still there?
Petra searches her face and says, "Hey, I'm blaming myself, and this is probably all my fault.
Arcana?
So if you could just give me a sign or something. And by the way, I love your claws. But anyway, hey, Nugget, are you in there?"
I love the random exposition for the Zone of Truth. Petra
Thank
gets
you.
inspiration. That's amazing.
Emma just
like 3 times over inspiration.
Emma just kind of blinks a couple times.
You're a lot prettier the other way around. I wish you would go back to that, please. You are quite a sight. But I accept you no matter what.
What do you mean?
With an Arcana of 18, would I know what's happening?
So, based on what's happening to her appearance and with your studies, because you're pretty well versed in the arcane, And actually, Felix, I would say your passive arcana is high enough now too, because you've started to come down a little bit from the shock of being the first responder. The two of you would ascertain her appearance is becoming considerably more Fey-like. Not elven, but actually Fey-like.
This has to be something.
I look
Emma,
over at
Who
Petra
did
and
you
I'm
talk
like,
to?
what in the nine hells is she?
Emma, who did you talk to?
Xanthion asks, Maloff, are you still in there?
Do I know the name
One
Maloff?
question at a time, jerks.
Emma sort of she stops and she blinks and she looks at Xanthion and she goes, I'm pretty sure I am Emma. Answering his first question.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm pretty sure I'm relieved.
What did Maloff want?
He wanted to punish me for not using his power.
Oh.
Xanthion grabs Lilith and is like, I need you to cast the sending spell for me to leave again.
Hey, Shannon.
Yeah.
Does Emma feel the changes?
No.
Petra
Okay.
You
still
can
has her
literally
hands-
physically feel them if you touch your face, but
Yeah.
as far as you're aware, you're not consciously aware of any of these changes occurring.
Petra
The thing
still
she might
has-
notice is the nails under her, like the dirt under her nails.
Yeah, roll me a perception check. Sorry, Aaron, you've gotten cut off like 3 times now.
Oh, it's okay.
Sorry.
I was just gonna throw in, maybe we just don't walk by any bodies of water for a while or any mirrors, and you know, you'll be just fine. But don't panic. Okay, I'll give you money if you don't panic. Lots of gold.
You notice the nails.
What do you? Emma just looks at. What did you mean? I look better the other way. You're
I didn't think that was you. I thought that was Maloff. You're going through changes, as many young women do. And I never got this talk. So I don't know if I'm supposed to give it right now or not.
Titus throws his hands off and walks away. He just walks away back to the apple orchard nonstop because he is not prepared for this conversation.
Emma kind of like.
Darling,
Emma looks at her hands. I don't think this is what puberty does.
Oh, is that what that's
You
called?
guys understand? He's like, that's not what happens.
Yeah, I was
You-
raised by men who called it the big woman evil time. So, is that what it's called? Puberty?
Big
Okay,
woman
so this
evil
isn't
time.
that.
Emma.
Yeah,
Evil time.
they were not eloquent men.
And Felix sort of puts a hand on your back. Emma,
Emma flinches.
you are experiencing a bleeding effect. The power of Maloff is coming through, and he is going to prestidigitation, on his palm, the image of what Felix sees as her face now. This is how you look. If that was
Remember, don't
Maloff,
freak out. I'll give you gold.
if that was
No.
Maloff, he is changing you beyond the realms into this. And the still image of her new face is on Felix's hand.
Emma looks at, and I just want to point out that every time Emma has like looked at someone, it's been a jerk. And she looks at her the image, and she just kind of blinks, and then like feels at her face, like she knows the zone of truth is there. She knows he's not lying, but it just, you know.
You said he was punishing you?
Yeah.
Did he say anything else?
He doesn't like my druidry.
Okay. For him to reach out like this means he has either gained an exceeding amount of power or he has been very good at hiding it.
He also called himself the King of Air and Darkness.
Felix shoots a look right at Xanthion. Tell Lilith.
Lilith,
Which
we gotta go, and
implies-
we're gonna start sending we're gonna send as many stunning spells as we can to Leaf, explaining everything.
Would you like some candy? Little something sweet to get us through this. And he looks around. Is there anybody selling like chocolate or purveyors of sugared goods?
Xanthion summons his wolf spirit again and just like pushes it towards Emma.
Okay.
So she can pet it.
Hey, you want to see something really funny? I'm about to dump a guy in front of an entire Bardic college, and then go ditch him to go do my own thing at my own party. Do you want to see? He doesn't know about it yet.
He's standing
Shannon.
there.
Yeah.
Can Emma try and just
I just walked away, Logan.
focus
Yeah,
on
he walked away.
fixing her face?
Can you do what now?
Can Emma try and just fix her face, put herself back to normal?
So like will yourself back to normal?
Mm-hmm.
So
Be normal. Be normal.
you guys watch as Emma's face turns back to the way that it was before this happened.
I feel like it doesn't just happen. She kind of closes her eyes, like shuts them real tight, and grabs the amulet, and then it happens kind of a little slowly.
Mm-hmm.
So my next question, is that your true face? Or is this your true face?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You're fabulous either way. Is there anything we can
Is
do?
Petra able to say that inside the zone of truth?
Yeah, because she
it
absolutely
still
believes
happening?
you're fabulous either way.
Okay.
I assume.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
fabulous
that's not a
either
lie.
way. And how can we help you? I've thrown money at you, but I feel like that's not the best bribe. So how can I bribe you? We tried candy. How can I make
Yeah.
you feel better?
Yeah, did Felix see any candy shops?
There are merchants set up everywhere that are selling like sweet treats. It's very common.
Can I get a candied apple or something over here?
One is
Please.
Like
presented.
4 or 5, I think.
Thank you. Emma, would you like something sweet?
What'd you say?
Sure.
Hands you the candied apple. Here.
She takes it and just takes a bite out of it. And one thing I want to keep as she opens her mouth, her canines are still a little bit long.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good choice. I like that.
Felix
So
gets up and pays
Just
the merchant.
too sharp to be human.
Logan,
Yep.
you step away with Lilith, and she is just looking confused as all hell about what is going on, and she's just like, "Okay, Leaf again. Okay, what do you want me to say?"
Tell her Emma's been attacked by Maloff in the Prime somehow. And he's called himself the King of Air and Darkness officially. We'll start with that.
She reaches out for your hands.
He lifts them up.
Titus goes woods, sits under a little apple tree, and puts his hands in his head, dropping to his.
Got it.
Petra kneels down to Emma and says, "Hey, if he's the king of air and darkness, then technically he's the king of nothing. So, you belong to no one, and we have your back. Okay? I'm gonna go humiliate a guy."
Defeated the Winter Queen, the Unseelie Queen.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I could do that too.
Does
if I
Petra
tried.
know what the Unseelie King is? Just a question.
I don't think so.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I doubt you would know much about it.
Emma looks at Petra and goes, "No, you couldn't."
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Okay?
Emma sighs and stands up and
Maybe trust us a bit more from now on, though. Just a thought.
Emma sighs and stands up, and as her hair moves, you could also see that her ears are pointed and they're out a bit. Not quite elf ears.
Different than elven ears, more like almost
Bobby the house elf.
Not to that extent, but yes. Yeah.
And they just go straight out.
Yeah. So
Petra tucks her hair behind her little pointy ear and says, "I like the changes. You ready to go?"
Where?
Just, are you gonna follow me? I promise it'll be entertaining.
Anywhere Petra goes is entertaining.
She sighs and nods.
Okay.
All right.
Meanwhile, standing off just a little bit, Lilith closes her eyes while holding your hands, Xantheon, and she mutters an incantation under her breath, and you hear her whisper out into the ether and says, "This is Lilith again, Leaf. Maloff has attacked Emma on the material plane somehow. Xantheon wanted me to contact you. What is going on?" What is that supposed to mean?
What did she say?
They've got you surrounded. And that's where we will pick up next session. So good to see you guys again.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to the Feywild, everybody.
feel like we're just about to get zapped out.